Welcome back for episode 14 of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. It is the year 1302 with the Dresden family. Last time, we had quite a bit happen, so I'm just going to read over my notes. Scarlet turned into a vampire, as you know. We got a new juice box. Octavia gave birth to twins. We did away with Victor because he was a human. And then also we kept baby Vlad 2.0. Henry is drunk, but he wandered into Octavia's office, but he didn't remember what he read because he was too drunk to realize what he was doing. So Henry doesn't even remember at this point that she's a vampire. So she's like kind of covering up her tracks even more. So at this point, we're kind of trying to be as like hush hush on things as humanly possible. So this time today, some things that we are going to attempt to like accomplish. Alice meeting Prince Galfurdus because she's now a child, and Prince Galfurdus is also a child, and she is to be betrothed to him. Will Henry be killed by Octavia? Oh shit, that's right. Oh my god, wait. Henry, no. Okay, let me back up. Henry is drunk, so basically... Oh yeah, he doesn't remember that she's a vampire, but he does not directly recall a lot of things. So all that he knows is that he is not happy and he wants to get rid of her. So Henry wants to kill Octavia. And he doesn't, like, he's kind of feeling like he's going insane because he kind of has like fragments of his memory because she wipes it basically, and like he doesn't remember about like their previous child that they had together, you know, before the set of twins. And so it's kind of driving him to madness. And she's starting to paint him as like an unfit person for like his role type of situation so she can have control. So basically we're going to see if I might need some suggestions from you guys on how Henry might be killed by Octavia, or if Henry will kill Octavia first. Like maybe Octavia's locked in like a dungeon, or is Henry going to be killed on a hunting trip and maybe she's going to paint it as him being drunk? Because I think, you know, this is a battle of mortal man who's like in his 40s versus a literal like several 100-year-old vampire. So what are we gonna do? Yeah, we support women's rights and wrongs. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. So essentially, like, it's also kind of something that maybe like Octavia and her memory wiping maybe drains her power faster. So maybe she has to drink more often, perhaps. This is something we're sort of thinking about because it's sort of like a role play thing. We're not actually having her do that as like a skill sort of thing. And maybe it's just not maintainable. Maybe because there has to be some sort of consequence to her like doing what she's doing and stuff, right? Also, we have Guinevere now too, who is like our new little juice box, but she's also like a painter. Octavia has literally done nothing wrong, just saying. So we're literally in the middle of the night. So I need to go ahead and like add to my thing. Give me a second, my spreadsheet, because it is going to be Saturday as our first day with them, technically, because it's the middle of the night. Okay, because I'm putting that on my spreadsheet. Right, Octavia's literally done nothing wrong. Don't know what you're talking about. I'll send her to sleep. Henry, what are we doing? He's out here. I'm just gonna make him more tired because like that's kind of what we do, and then just send people to sleep because then we're like starting our next day. Girl, what are you doing? Oh my god. She better not. I think she could poison one of his drinks. Oh, the game is muted. Shit. Hold on. Let me put it on for you guys. She's knocked up, guys. Again. She's pregnant again. Because essentially her entire role is to like make sure that she has like vampires. Like she wants to basically have more vampire babies. Oh my god. Yeah, she's knocked up again, guys. Oh my god. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you joking me right now? I hope it's twins. Oh my God. She really cranks out those twins though, let me tell you. So since it's, oh, Alice, stop. I don't know why. Like, I think I have this locked for pretty much everyone. I know she's pregnant, literally. This is like driving me insane. I want twins too, right? So this time we do have Vlad's birthday. So Vlad's gonna be a toddler this time around. So I'm actually gonna have her come upstairs here and probably start like resume her writing. So the Great Vampire Calling, which is her recollection of like when the throne killed literally all of the vampires. Pregnant with no R. Pregnant is the coitus. Pregnant. The 100 baby challenge. No, vampire edition. Literally, it's the illusion she gives to Henry to make think she's into him, right? Because like she's a lesbian, in case you guys didn't know. But she wants babies because she's with Henry because he's nobility, and that's her chance to like her plan is to try her best to install a vampire in the royal family. And like Alice is going to be betrothed to the prince. So like it's going to happen. Unless one of them dies. But you know. Her new thing is creating vampire babies to take over the world, and only the vampire, sometimes the baby is vampire, so it's a toss-up, right? So like is creating babies to, so you mean so like her whole thing, there's a fatal flaw with her plan though, because like she thinks the best vampires are born, not created. So it's like she's not able, I don't think that's a maintainable thing. You know what I mean? Like, because she keeps giving birth to humans. What if she's actually like, what if she was a created vampire rather than a born one? Is she projecting? Yes, there's a lot of lost babies in the woods, right? She's done away with them though. We left the first one in the woods. And he got taken in by werewolves, but you know, having babies herself are encourages of vampire kids, right? They have a lot of kids, right? I feel like maybe there's some projection with her. Don't you think? Like, I think that really tracks though. Lots of kids get taken in werewolves. She's last vampire means all vamps are related, so awkward. Not really, because like, well, technically actually. Lots of kids get taken in werewolves, right? Lots of kids. I know, right? She's encouraging vampires to procreate with humans. Yes, she is. She feels that born vampires are stronger than created. She does. That's how she feels. Even though there's not really like any evidence behind that properly. Like probably. She's like, let's go be rabbits, right? Exactly. Come on.
Oh, Bonfay.
I wonder if, oh my God, discuss fears after fulfilling wants. Girl, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Denial. Fear of unfulfilled dreams. Oh shit. I wonder if she's kind of worried. Oh my God. I wonder if she's worried that she's not going to be able to accomplish what she wants to. Do you think that Octavia, as much as a kicking, screaming, like person that she is with all of this, I genuinely wonder if she would be concerned with creating vampires, like biting people to make them into vampires type of situation, because she's really concerned with the fact that like she has this she's riddled with fear of unfulfilled dreams. The lore is loring. No, it really is. It so is. Isn't it crazy? Why hasn't she turned him yet? She wants to use him. And she hates men, basically, kind of thing. She's concerned, but she thinks she prefers vampires by bites rather as humans still. Right, exactly. Only for the purpose that they make vampire babies, right? Maybe if he's a vampire, he'd be harder to yeah, like he'd be harder to manipulate and stuff like that. Because that's like because at this point he doesn't even remember that she's a vampire. Because like before he had an idea, but she decided that like after losing Scarlet, that was close enough for her, so she decided to like do away with him. specifically Octavia, right? It's literally Octavia. Since she's the only one who can make vampire babies right now, maybe she thinks they should be born, not made. That's true. That's fair. I was gonna say, Cody, probably. Like, I think that is a uniquely, like, Octavia opinion, you know? Like, so I have a feeling that maybe Alice might end up being like, hey, instead of, you know, like, birthing all the vampires, maybe she realizes maybe Alice ends up, like, defying her mother. Oh my God. Maybe Alice ends up defying her mother. Because she feels like it's not fast enough, basically. Oh my God, T, I kind of love that idea. Alice defies that. Hi, welcome on in. So we are doing Ultimate Decades Challenge, but it's rotational gameplay. We have 4 different families. We're on the Dresden family. Essentially, ancient vampire trying to, vampires have thought to been eradicated in the past. She's the lone survivor. My game just crashed. I'm so sad. At least we were just writing. So she's the lone survivor vampire. And she's essentially trying to install a vampire in the royal throne as kind of like her own, what do I want to call it? Revenge. Because the royal family literally killed all of the other vampires and stuff. Alice actually ends up loving the prince. Oh my God. The insufferable prince. Imagine. I'm gonna jot that down about Alice though. Maybe, or perhaps Alice sees a flaw in Octavia's plan to only birth vampires. And decides that she wants to create them and defies her mother. What if Octavia, I'm typing this out as I'm doing that. What if Octavia loses control of Alice? Hi, Goth Princess. I'm so glad to see you today. Welcome on in. Yeah, what if Alice like defies her? You guys, breeding horses, exactly. Sometimes you gotta outcross exactly to maintain the gene pool, right? Because at this point, like we know that, but in the day maybe they don't know that. But I totally am in total agreement. But I think that Alice might like be defiant in this effort to a point. You know, maybe it's a little bit more messy and inexperienced, unlike her mother. Because maybe after she's betrothed or after she gets older or something like that, she starts, like I said, like Octavia starts losing control of her. I'm doing good though. Thank you so much for coming on by. If Alice is a lesbian too, and she's like, I deserve to be happy if it means no kids. Oh my God, wait. Ooh, that's a good twist in case Alice ends up being gay too. Because Octavia is technically a lesbian. But she honestly, she wants to have like babies that were born to a lord or like a duke, basically. I think he's technically a duke, but like nobility. Because then that heightens her chances of being able to like get revenge on the royal family by installing a vampire. It's gonna be right. Right at the time Octavia is trying to set her up for vampire success. Right, exactly. Because like Alice is a bookworm. So I think that could also allow her to maybe have like create some sort of defiance against her mother, you know, as well, like in addition to all of this. So I don't think that's like really insane to think about, right? Oh my God. Oh shit, I forgot Victor's right here. I also do solve needs, in case you guys are like watching too. I also do solve needs because we focus on story. Sometimes I like breastfeed, sometimes we feed kind of thing. But like, I don't want it to be like a needs maintenance game, especially as we have like more and more children. I want to be able to like flesh out the story and not worry about like the grind as much occasionally. So you will see me cheat needs because story. To a point. Ooh. I think I'm gonna speed it up though because it is in the middle of the night. And technically, like, she doesn't sleep because she's a vampire. And she doesn't need to. Exactly! Right, exactly. How dare the gameplay mechanics get in the way of my game? You know? How dare? Are you joking me? I can't believe that she's pregnant again. Holy shit. We're gonna be giving birth here today. Oh, what do you need? Awake and angry, same little guy. I get it. She, I also think that she might become a little bit more like family oriented, especially as she has more vampire children and she wants to sort of like do this that way. Needs, but I'm better about how the stories. My son's right. Something that really helped me in that effort was, why are you putting the baby down there? Fleshing out like their personalities. Like making sure that you take the time to like understand who the Sims are and what they're about is such an important piece of the process, I think, at least for me personally, because then you're able to like play them that way. You know, like you get into their head about like, okay, what would this person do? Why are her arms always messed up? I wonder if it's because of her dress. I bet you it probably is. Yeah, we're very heavy story players here. It's honestly, oh wait, it's just him that's awake. Yeah, because we play 4 different storylines and stuff, but we like play them in like in rotation order. Hates children trait but not be necessarily family oriented. Right, that's true as a middle ground option. That's fair. Like she doesn't like love her children, but she doesn't like hate them anymore. You know what I mean? Because she hates babies. She's talking to him. I like that. Yeah, I do too. I think I agree. I could, you know, you grow up in like a few days here, little guy. Maybe I'll just let you like look at toys and play and stuff. Just use that little baby brain. Bye. See you later, puppy. Thanks again for coming on in. Okay, let's go. I'll have her continue to write or whatever. So one thing that we also have her do is that she writes books, but we say it's actually her writing the vampiric tomes. So she kind of authors though, like all of those. So eventually, like assuming that vampires kind of make it throughout time and that, you know, they still continue to exist. The vampiric tomes are quite literally written and left by her because like I think any other knowledge was like lost, basically. So ads are gonna play in like 40 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick pause, you guys, because I pause for ads and whatever. Thank you so much for coming by. Ads do support me directly and financially, so thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Also, if you're lurking so it counts your view, if you want to like type in words on stream or just drop a 1 in chat, Twitch will be like, oh, you're there kind of thing. So thank you again. Don't feel pressured to do so, but I'll catch you in just a little bit and I'll see you in a second. Kind of guilty. Wait, kind of guilt because she does love her mom, but understands how difficult her mom is. She wants to live her own life, but also wants her mom's approval and affection, especially being traumatized, right? Because like, I wonder if she remembers because she was like a toddler. You know what I mean? I wonder, you know. Oh, it's not a recognized word. Damn it. She kind of remembers it, right? It's like, damn. To what court? I had to check. The O is fake. Damn it. The O is fake. Yay! She's secretly scared of her mom because she vaguely remembers her mom getting rid of her brother, but maybe it was just a nightmare, right? Like maybe there's this like this something is unsettling in her, you know? I could see that being a thing too. I don't know any words. Aural. Yay. Oh, we've got one more. Oh, shit. Damn, everyone's coming in. Hi, thanks for stopping by. Hello, hello. I hope you find yourself well. We're doing some words on stream and waiting for ads to finish. One of the R's is fake. So there's only one R. Hi, welcome on in. Good morning, Stresha. Hi. That's exciting. Some woobles. That's exciting. Aw, Mirage. Thank you so much for 7 months. How you doing? Thank you so much. I've colored in a little square for you. Good morning. How are you? I'm so glad to have you. Thank you for being here. Welcome on in. We also are done with ads now, but we're finishing up this words on stream level. Oh, the I is fake? What? I thought it was, oh my God. Duh, I lied. Oh my God. There's 2 R's. I'm a liar. We finished it at least. Whoopsie. Artery has 2 R's. Believe it or not. Way to go. Go us. You guys did a good job. Good work. Who needs me? We are back from ads. Thank you so much for being here. We're playing with the Dresden family. I think that today in game, I'm gonna have Alice meet the prince because she's actually due to be betrothed to the prince.
Visa.
I don't know if I can do like the arranged marriage mod thing until they're teenagers. But that's a thing. Hi, Brookie. Octavia's knocked up. We literally found out like right away that she's knocked up. I'm also gonna have her pay her bills. Because yeah. And then I'm also going to, I'll just have her pay her bills. It's been so good though. Good to see you. Hi, welcome. If you guys are hanging out, if you want Twitch to count your lurk, please, like if you want to, you can push 1. I did it before ads, but if you would like, go ahead and just throw a little emote or like a 1 in chat. Twitch has changed the way that they count like viewers and stuff, so don't feel obligated or bad if you don't. But if you would like, I'm just letting you know if that's something that you would like to do. Otherwise, thank you for the lurk, regardless. I think, okay, so, you know, she's starting to get thirsty. How does the year work? So basically the way that it works, in like if you were playing just with one family, it's once every 4 days because a pregnancy is 3 days. It's a part of the like rules. Yeah, it's part of the rules if you want to check it out. Hi, Cyan, good to see you. But basically it's once every 4 days because a pregnancy is 3 days. So basically we play each family for like 4 days. So basically I do each year 4 times. Basically, if that makes sense, because I'm playing different families and then by the end of the rotation I'm back to the next year. Episode 0. Yes, right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. If you go to my VOD channel, you can see like the rest of the stuff on more zefrine, right? I'm very heavy into story time. Thank you, Violet. You're so sweet. Welcome on in. I'm so lucky to have you guys. Come as you are, no matter what. I can't, oh my God, I literally can't believe that she's pregnant again. It drives me insane. Sure, I'll let you clean that up. It's fine, Octavia. She literally just gave birth to like twins. I know we only have 1, but that's a whole story, guys. Yes, detail is the beginning with the nitty-gritty aspects, right? Yeah, like, because it doesn't feel that way now that we're in the gameplay, you know, because it's a lot of the setup and stuff that's kind of created this situation for us, you know? I think we also need to drink from Guinevere because she's our little juice box, but we'll see. Hopefully, because I have risky vampirism on, and hopefully, honestly, like we don't have another situation kind of arise for us again. I'm gonna lose my mind if we do. Because like every single time that Octavia drinks from somebody, she can turn them into a vampire on accident. Have we woohooed with her yet? I don't think we have. Which is insane. I'll have her serve some food, and it's morning. Let's do some sweet buns because that just feels like a good like breakfast food here. All right, girl. Let's go here and just steady sit, and maybe you can steady sit as well. They have flirted, and I think they've at least kissed. They do have a little, yeah, they have a romantic relationship, but I honestly don't remember if they've like woohooed or not. No clue. Oh my god, I love that. My future main man be gay, but he's the hopeless in love husband is getting crazy. Oh my god, Lily, I love that. I love that. I also love like a good coming out story too, you know? We're gonna have something like that in, oh shit, milestones, that's right. I forgot about that. We're gonna have some of that stuff in my Willow Creek stuff too. Octavia had her first woohoo, social maybe. Is it just like more here? Oh my god, fell in love. Guinevere. Agnes? Girl, when? With a nun? So yeah, it doesn't look like we've woohooed. With her yet. It's not showing anything. That was seriously Agnes Crumplebottom. I made her a nun. It's perfect, actually. It's honestly amazing. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Where did that come from? Girl. I'm gonna have Guinevere come downstairs and serve us food. Give me breakfast, please. I'm gonna also just make sure, like, say that she's fed herself, basically. Aw, they're so cute. Maybe, you know, she found them at the same age. Seriously, right? Henry's down here for breakfast. I think the girls are also dressed and ready, but... Hi, Tony. I'm so glad to see you. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here. How you doing? Grab a serving for everyone. Octavia's like, I know, I've already eaten, because she's a vampire and she'll get sick if she does. So, like, she's like, no, thank you. I've already eaten my breakfast. I bet you. Henry's also, just had therapy. I hope it went well. Good to see you, Tony. Also, thank you for your daily click for Palestine, too, you guys. If you haven't already, there's a link for you in chat if you want. So we are doing a lot of preparation for Alice to meet the prince and also talk about like betrothal, because I don't think that you can do the arranged marriage thing with the kids. I think you have to wait until they are teenagers, which I think is like totally fine. You have to wait until they're teenagers, but we already know. Do you think she's kind of like her mom? Do you think she's gonna like deception like her mother? Holy shit, guys, the story is storying right now. Listen, I think we're on to something. I love following the in-game prompts to like help drive the story. Like when you honestly let your Sims tell you who they are and just let them do what they're doing, like your storytelling becomes so much more fun. Oh my God. Henry's a drunk. Alfredo, let me kind of like explain. Henry's a drunk. He's a duke. He drinks himself because he feels insane because he can't remember anything. Basically, Octavia is manipulating him. And he has his memory wiped by her in the story or whatever kind of thing. And so he feels like he feels crazy because like he knows the truth, but he feels a different way, if that makes sense. Because he feels scrambled, so he feels insane, so he drinks a lot. She's essentially a vampire supremacist. She's trying to install vampires in the throne because her whole family was murdered by the royal family, so that's like her whole thing on her like revenge quest. But in the meantime, she's using Henry as a puppet to basically have noble babies, so then she has a higher chance of like marrying into the royal family, essentially. And she's deeply manipulative, right? He's being gaslit, but he literally just is a drunk because of it, sort of situation. It's this whole thing. Alice likes deception. And then I just jotted that in my notes for myself. Oh, I've been sick. Oh my God. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, though. I really do. When does Henry have to go to work? He has to go to work in 3 days. Oh, because it's Saturday. So he has to work Monday through Friday. He's a court gossiper. I know, seriously. No, not to you, boo-hoo. Oh, not to you. Oh. Yeah, Henry getting like gaslit. Boo-hoo. No, I get it. Not Alfredo. Aw. I see, right? Oh my God, good thing. Right. Like, oh. All right, girl. Let's go take care of some of your needs. I think here this morning, I am going to have her, because I have a literacy mod, I'm going to have her go sit and then I think learn, like teach herself how to read. In the meantime, mommy needs to drink. And Guinevere is also like our like servant. She is also our little plaything, essentially. Michaela, hi. Oh my God, your course load is insane. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Look at you go. I'm so glad to see you. Genuine vending, boo. Right? Also, do you think Guinevere might be the type to woohoo with Henry? Because Henry has very loose morals when it comes to relationships. If it'll woohoo with him, he's probably going to want to do that. Oh, you're flirting with her just in front. Oh my God. Henry. He's like, what are you guys doing? Do you think she would do it? Hi, Water. I'm so good. Good to see you today. Does Guinevere like men? I don't know if she actually does. Jokesters? I don't really know if they would be jokesters. What do you think their dynamic would be? Because they... No. Yeah, I was like, I don't think they'd be jokesters. I'm totally in agreement with you there. Like, nah. Romance likes women and men. Yeah, she's honestly just DTF. DTW down to woohoo.
Chinosa.
Oh my God, I wonder. So we have like some alone time here. I'm also, Alice, read under the covers. I mean, you go, girl. But like, I am gonna have her come here, steady sit, and then teach herself how to read. Henry get drunk enough? No, right? He'll like literally do whatever and anything. So I think I'm gonna have her take like a nice sip here.
Zamona's arrow. Gana Shuna.
Physical intimacy, kiss her hands. And then one thing always leads to the next.
Ulak Shusha. Yumful.
I also make her
Garza.
Henry. Oh my God. Oh no, he just walked in. Okay, it says, Octavia's learned Henry's romantic boundaries. He literally came in at the worst time. What are we gonna do with this, you guys? Do you guys have any suggestions? Right. I've already queued it up. I'm going to stop those next ones that we have because she was just in the middle of kissing her. Yes! Lol. Oh my God. She's doing it because she knows she can get away with it with him. I bet you. Because she knows. Oh, shit. Historians will say they were very good friends. Henry walks in on Octavia being romantic with Guinevere. And gets the jealous trait. I'm gonna say yeah. Maybe, right, maybe you're just drunk. This could be the catalyst for her to end him. Holy shit.
Mobsy.
So one of the things that we have to like kind of be noting of right now, you guys. Okay. Henry has been wanting to kill Octavia. How should I stage this out? Henry wants to try to kill Octavia, but Octavia wants to kill him. Yeah, because he's insane, but he wants to get rid of her. And he because he's, not if we get him first, right? Him to end her and Gwen. Should we roll some dice? Because he's literally a drunk. Do we roll to see who kills who? Because, like, he's going... Do we roll to see if she's outsmarting him? Because, I mean, she was, like, potentially... Maybe they were... Oh, my God. Here's the tea, guys. We need to go take Alice. We need to take Alice to go meet the prince today. That was, like, on the agenda because she's being groomed for the throne. And Octavia, maybe the king goes on a hunting excursion with Henry when they go, right? Oh no, this has been like a developing thing where like Henry wants her dead basically, but she's like very witty and very intelligent and very like old, and she's like an old vampire. So she's got experience, right? So oh my God. We might King Robert him. So how should we do this? Because like Gwen and pushes, oh my God, ends Gwen and Octavia pushes to end him. Alice and the prince will be a match made in heaven because they're both just trying to out manipulate each other. Right, maybe. Yeah, exactly. The children meet, moms have tea, and dads go hunting. That's exactly it. But like one of the things is that we were going to stage Octavia, maybe killing Henry, but it was staged as like a hunting accident because he was too drunk, basically, kind of situation. So I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to do this, but I'm trying to figure out, like, does Henry outsmart her or does she outsmart him? But I think we should roll with advantage then, don't we? If we do this. I think we should roll with advantage for her then. Isn't she immortal though? Yes, but like there's still ways to kill vampires. You know what I mean? Like you can still kill vampires. You can starve them. You can literally like stab them through the heart type of situation. Versus drunkard with memory problems. This should go very well. So when should we roll? Yep, she's immortal unless she dies, right? Because there's still ways to kill vampires. He doesn't know she's a vampire, right? Wipes his memory every night because yeah, he drinks, right? He does drink. So basically, but he could still starve her as like a human too, you know? But he doesn't know that she's a vampire. So when should we do the roll? She loses with a 1, but everyone else is as Henry. She loses with a 1. You just really don't want him to prevail, right? Honestly, holy shit. So do you guys think, when should we roll? Should we do it like on the trip when we go as a family? Oh my God, he's like so jealous right now.
Tim?
Hi, wifey. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Oh, we've got some shit coming right now. That's a very angry man. She's also been around so long, so I can imagine her dying very easily, right? He's blind with rage. That's so true. So do you think that... I think he's probably going to want to like plot to kill her now type of situation. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll to see if Henry succeeds right now, because he's just blind with rage. So there's two schools of thought here. Okay, so we're gonna do a d20, but if I roll a 1, hi party, hi, welcome on in. So should it be 1 or 20? Hi Jedi, good to see you. Should it be 1 or 20 and then Henry prevails? Anything else is her, so just 20? So just 20, so he has to like, only if he rolls a 20. Okay, so basically he succeeds. We could still stage it and like kill her basically, Willow. So if it's a nat 20, he wins. So he basically has to nat 20 because she's like an ancient vampire, right? He's wanted her dead. And this is kind of like final straw. He's probably been drinking, you know, sort of situation. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Remember what happened with frickin' Mabel? Are you kidding me right now? Because this is a big story plot thing, I won't be accepting the save things on this one, like the channel point save. It's not over. It's not, seriously, I'm still not over Scarlet. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna roll. If this is a 20, Henry drags her to the dungeon. How's that? If it's a 20. All right, here we go. She's dead. If it's a 20, maybe. Makes sense to be right. I kind of want to lock her in the dungeon though. All right. Henry will lock her away. Right, yeah, the dungeon makes sense. He's sloppy. He's sloppy. He's drunk. So when we go on the hunting trip, I think we at this point, it's really good, but not good enough. When we go on the hunting trip, do you think I should do a death roll for him? Because he's an adult. Maybe if it's anything less than 9, then he dies. Let's do anything less than 10, then he dies. What do you guys think about that? So, because it's like his death roll, like he's on the hunting trip and like she tries to basically stage him like she's trying to set him up to get like killed by someone else who's like helping on it, and like he gets shot with an arrow or like something like that. So we're gonna go ahead. I like that idea, right? So if anything, like a 10 or less, and then he dies. If it's 11 or 20, 11 through 20, then he's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're hunting with bows, yeah. Because it's the 1300s. And she comes back because she's a vampire and drives him even more insane. Oh my God, right? If he survives, his health severely. Yes, his health. Yeah, maybe he becomes like, he's just not himself, you know, after this point. Rehab, right? Exactly. Too bad rehab wasn't invented yet, because you were just like wounded very much. I have to go to the restroom though, guys, but I think this is a good point to take an ad break really fast, because we're about to send them off Alice is gonna go meet the prince. We're all gonna go on a hunting they're gonna like she's gonna have tea with the queen, and then he is going to go on a hunting trip with the king, and then they're gonna go do their thing. So we're gonna see if, because they've already been plotting even before this point. This is something isn't just like culminating in this moment. It's been like this build up. So next time he's on a hunting trip, she uses the vampire speed to go hunting location and kill him there, right? Well, he's with the king this time, but if it fails, I think we might consider doing something else too, where she does something else. His blood alcohol level, so right, might prevent infections, right? Who knows? Or he might just bleed out because alcohol thins your blood. Imagine his blood is just like sterile. The king a bad shot? I don't know. Oh my God, what if the king accidentally kills him because Henry stumbles in front of him? All right, let's go take a quick ad break. I'm also gonna make myself some more tea, but we're gonna see if Henry dies in just a second, guys. Thank you for hanging. I'll be right back, right? All right, see you soon. Hi. I'm back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. We're so good at this one. Honestly, 29. I was so surprised that we made it beyond that point before. Hello? No. Acme? Oh, nice. We're back. Thank you so much, you guys. J Doctor, thank you. I have returned. Thank you so much for the tier 1 3 months. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome on into the Beanie Weenie Club for another lovely month. I am back. Sorry for that. Acme always. No, literally, that's totally where my brain went as well. Like 100%. We're about to embark on a little afternoon trip with the Dresdens here. We're gonna go. Like, he is just witnessing her. Oh my god, he will divorce if he. Oh my god, divorce doesn't really. What do we do? Saw Octavia break his romantic boundaries and he decided to get a divorce? What do I do? Holy shit. I think this is honestly, divorce is technically not allowed. But I think this is like the nail in the coffin for him. Quite literally. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think he's as good as toast, honestly. What's happening? So basically Henry wanted to kill Octavia. He failed. This is like from last episode. He failed. Octavia is staging and plotting to kill him. So maybe like a separation. So maybe they're like not. Yeah, I don't know. If the murder doesn't go well. Oh my god, he straight up divorced her. Okay, we're still gonna take our little family trip though. Everything is fine. Henry walked in on her like cheating on Guinevere and he's like, this is the end of this. Goodbye. Like, yeah, we're going on the trip, I suppose. Like, there's no. Holy shit. I'm gonna change her outfit. She's still wearing her every day. Are you? I think she's in her pajamas. Also, Octavia's pregnant right now. So that's like something. She has a little souvenir to take away, apparently. Octavia has eyes for some other noble because she would not kill her golden goose. She still has the children that are like nobles. I think I don't know what we'll do with her at this point because we still have the nobles, right? Like, what would happen? I'm like terrified right now. Vlad would be the man of the house. She needs a boy toy, right? She would totally find somebody. Like, what the hell? Or like maybe be arranged or something. I don't know. Maybe she wouldn't be expected to get married again until after her mourning period, right? Or something like that. We're gonna go travel together. This is the hunting trip. They're really fighting, apparently. That's crazy that he just divorced her. Wait, where's like the travel thing? Wait, I have to click on her for her thing. Actions, travel. I'll leave Guinevere at home, I think, but we're gonna take Henry and we're going to take Alice. But we're gonna leave Guinevere with Vlad at home. Cheat them back together, right? I think so, probably.
Tobin.
But she's about to kill him, so we'll see what happens. Well, they're about to go on the hunting trip, and then she's gonna like frame him because they're like, maybe she's doing it out of anger because they're on like the hunting trip right now. So we're gonna go visit. Stage an accident, right? Because like she's coming in swinging with this shit. Oh my god. They're arguing, they're fighting the whole way. And she's like, that's it. I'm going to kill this drunk. I can't believe that happened, but yeah, like we will, I'm gonna take these off though. Breakup blues, breakup breakdown. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove these because I don't want her to be sad the whole time. Seriously, right? Like, I don't know. Like, we knew last time that there was gonna be some sort of a stage going on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and teleport, and then we're gonna teleport her. Wait, where's Henry? I forgot to bring him. Bring Henry here, and I'll teleport you here as well because this is technically like the front of the castle. I did build the castle. I didn't really decorate the outside as much as I normally would have, or like anything like that, because I didn't want it to be like super bogged down. So we're here to have Alice meet the prince today, is what's happening. I'm also going to like control the queen for just a little bit. So I'm gonna bring her here. Actions, control sim, and I will put her here. And we're going to have the prince meet the little lady today. I need to figure out where Prince Galfredus is though. Like, I think that she technically knows Galfredus. Where are you? Do you know him? She doesn't know the prince, but Udeline does. Oh my god, they have such a bad relationship too. Oh, he's up. Okay, so he's up here. Actions. Control sim. Here we go. All right, do you think they would meet like in the garden downstairs, or what do you think like this would be like? I think they probably would meet in the garden. Because these two, in case you guys missed it, are due to be married. That's like this whole situation for them. Like they're betrothed. Maybe I'll have him go study sit and then have Alice also go study sit as well. She lost a tooth. She's actually teething with her vampire teeth and stuff. But I think maybe I'll have the queen and stuff come over here. So study sit. And then have Octavia come here and study sit too. Oh my god, I love building castles. It's so fun. And Galfredus is coming here too. We're officially meeting in the garden. And then of course I have to like make the king and Henry go somewhere. And then I could like come back here and then control them, but we'll figure out how to do that in just a second. I hope that this isn't an absolute dumpster fire, you guys. I'm like super scared about this. I'm kind of mortified. The kids can be exactly without like a chaperone and stuff. Totally agree. Henry, what are you doing? No, go somewhere else. Go eat food or something. Or go yap with the king somewhere. Where is he? Maybe I'll find him. I'll control the king and let the guys just go yap in like the chamber or whatever. Actions. Control sim. And then I'll bring them down here to just come like chill and just go talk. Maybe go here. I'll have him study sit and then I'll have Henry come here. All right, hopefully these children are gonna be okay. Oh my god, I'm kind of nervous. What if he hates her? What if he hates her, you guys? Ooh, he has no choice, right? No, literally. I mean, he could still hate her and then, or they could like hit it off like crazy and then like, what if what if they like end up being like an evil power couple or something like that? You know, because Alice, there's a theory that Alice might like betray her mom and start like making vampires all willy-nilly or something like that, you know? Or maybe imagine turning Galfredus. Holy shit. What if that's like the plot twist of the lifetime? What if she turns Prince Galfredus because he just wants power? Holy shit. You know what I mean? Like it backfires in that way. I could absolutely see that. Oh my God. That's T. Oh, are you judging her? Do you know? I need to take some screenshots, so please hold. This is the first time meeting them. They both have like the cutest blonde hair though. Look at you. Maybe, where is it? Royalty mod. Maybe I will attempt to, or just do like, where is it? Royalty mod. And then I guess I could just do like an introduction. I'll do the howdy one because that's all she has for some reason. Royalty if you're charming to a vampire, maybe, right? Or it's like, what are those teeth? What do you mean? Are you immediately just teasing her? He's insulting her, right? He's such a dick. Immediately. Their kids are gonna wither in the sunlight, right? And it's not because she's a vampire, it's because like they're so pale. Well, that's not going very well. Imagine being that shady and to me of all people, Grim, come get this sim. Oh. He is evil. He is. What's that sentiment? What do we have? What is this? Oh my God, he's not empathetic. I'm gonna tank that because I think that's very fitting for him, actually, for him to like have that. I might also cheat her manners up too, but we'll see. Oh my God. And then I'm gonna make him have like no emotional control too. Oh shit. Right, he kind of is giving Joffrey land grab, isn't he? Where's their thing? Where is it? It's like their, oh, it's their profile or whatever, right? Because I wonder what that sentiment was. That was rude. Oh, okay. Mean Sims rule. Alice makes it easy to be mean, so it's not really Galfred. It's too. Wait, is she like? Oh my God. Wait. He basically really said, why do you have such a punchable face? Like, you're so easy to bully. Blah, blah, blah. Are you joking with me right now? Okay. Yeah, that's his sentiment compared to her. She feels bad. He feels happy about it. She didn't like it. He liked it. Okay, so maybe like, what is it? Friendly. I could have them do small talk, like get to know or something. Yeah, like he liked it, she didn't. And he's like, oh, this is easy. Oh man. Well, I got bad news for you guys. You guys are going to like be married at some point. She's a bookworm. Oh no. Oh my God. Uh-oh, Octavia and Udeline have fallen out of touch and are no longer best friends. Things are going south real fucking quick. Yeah, this visit is not going well because these two are supposed to be betrothed. Do you think... Should we roll to see if, like, Utiline's going to withdraw the agreement or something? Because I think she might withdraw the agreement for them to, like, get married. Octavia's castle is crumbling. I don't know, like, what kind of interaction they ended up having in the background, but, like, whatever it was, offensive conversation. Oh my God. Arms make it. Seriously, she's had enough of this situation. I'm gonna roll to see if she, or at least flip a coin. I'm gonna roll actually to see if this is Utiline. You know, is this a deal breaker for her? That wasn't expected at all, because these two are like besties. She didn't like her at first. And now this is like this whole horrible thing. Okay. Well, honestly, at this point, I'm going to say that Galfredus and Henry are off like on their hunting trip. Should we roll to see about... Yeah, we're going to roll to see if this is a deal breaker for Queen Utiline first. So, all right, we're going to do best of 3. Evens are yes, odds are no. Is this a deal breaker? Is she going to be like, I'm cutting, like they don't want to get married. They don't want their kids to get married, or maybe they're hesitant on it. Do you think it would be like just, well, Utiline's very iron-fisted. And she's honestly kind of terrifying. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she was someone to just kind of like rip it right there and just be like, that's it. I don't care. I don't think it was in relation to the kids. It was just whatever their conversation was. The kids are kind of doing their own thing. There's nothing with the kids here, in my opinion. It's just their conversation. I could see her break it, right? So evens are yes, odds are no. Best of 3. On 20, the dice. Are you thirsty? If it's another even number, this deal is off. And Octavia, oh shit. Oh my God, she would. The betrothal is off. There will be no vampire marriage. She really is. I'm gonna jot myself some notes here. Oh my God, maybe Yashari. I kind of like that idea. Maybe Octavia got upset about the little shit prince bullying her daughter and said something rude to the queen and respond to kind, right? I'm gonna jot that. I like that idea. Like that's where it was. And she's like, then this deal is off. Cause the queen is like just a bitch. You know, like she's kind of horrible. But she'll butter up to you to get what she wants, essentially, kind of situation. The kids become an evil power couple. I know. I'm almost, I don't know, right? Even if they're like friends or something. Okay, so Henry walks in on Octavia being romantic with Guinevere and gets the jealous trait. And then the family goes on a trip to... Yeah, Alice meets the prince. So basically, Alice meets the prince, and it does not go very well. Galfredus says something mean to Alice with Octavia and Utiline in earshot. And Octavia says something to Utiline about it. Utiline, being hair trigger, calls off the friendship and the deal to have their kids get married. Oh my God. So at this point, she's already put a hit out on Henry. At this point, Henry is done with Octavia, even after failing to kill her that morning on this trip. All right, so we're gonna roll to see, because at this point, I know they're technically like in the house, right? They're technically in the house. But I'm gonna say that they're actually like out on their hunting trip, right? So earlier we had decided or made a decision about like Henry potentially like dying. Like he's on this hunting trip. So I think we want to do, should we do, it's a death saving throw for Henry. So it says here on this for adult, if you roll less than 9, then, so I think I'm gonna do less than 10. So it's like a 50% chance, I think, basically. So if he rolls 10 through 1 through 10, then he dies. If he rolls 11 through 20, then he's alive. I'd say the closer that he is to 10, the more injured and the more wounded he is, if that makes sense. Hi, Robust, good to see you. Do you know what I mean? So basically, like if he's a 20, he makes it out basically unscathed. But if he rolls like an 11, he barely skates by, it severely injures him, sort of thing. So he has something that he has to deal with, some sort of ailment or something like that. Hi, Megal, good to see you. Welcome on in. So I think we're gonna see, because long story short, we're having Galfredus and Alice were betrothed. It is not going well for anybody right now. Octavia overheard Galfredus like being mean to Alice, her daughter. And the queen is like, this friendship and this deal is off, basically. And so she cut it off. So we're not getting betrothed anymore. But at this point, she's already arranged for her husband to be killed on this hunting trip. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll right now. So Henry, if it's 1 through 10, so if it's 10, he still dies. If it's 11, he's more injured. If it's 20, he's less injured. So basically 11 plus and he lives. So let's see. Holy shit, I'm so scared. Is Henry gonna freaking die today? Because he already tried to kill Octavia but failed. We had the plan, and then the plan was like, what if not? I'm like, holy shit, I'm losing my mind right now. Okay, all right, here we go. Don't look. Don't look. Is Henry gonna die today? I'm so scared. Okay, so 1 through 10, and he's dead. This won't be the last time that she tries if he doesn't die, though. He's fucking cooked. He's fucking cooked! He's dead! No way! What do you mean? What do you mean? Another victory for the OG. Seems right to me, right? At this point, Henry is done with Octavia, even after failing to kill her that morning. On this trip, Octavia had plotted to have Henry killed on the hunting trip, and her plan succeeds. Henry is dead. His cause of death is officially hunting accident. Hunting accident, but it was like an assassination. love when I support women's rights and wrongs. Oh, tea. Henry's official cause of death is arrow to the neck, an accident in a hunting outing, or a hunting accident with quotes. Okay. Oh, fuck, guys. So if I go here, so I go MC Command Center, I should maintain sim, correct? Sim commands, maintain sim, kill sim, mother, anger, flies, broken heart, choking, cow plant, electrocution, embarrassment, fire, freezing, hunger, killer rabbit. What if it's killer rabbit? Meteorite, mold, old age, overexertion, overheating, poison. The killer rabbit. Oh my God. So we're saying that he's on the hunting trip or whatever. That's not obvious murder or anything, right? Oh my God, these two are like bickering. They have no idea that any of this stuff is happening right now. Henry's just out there and he's like dying. And elk antler right or something? Yeah, he just got like stabbed through the neck with an arrow. You two, like Octavia's world is about to come crumbling down, you know? Oh wait, who's this? Wait, oh my God, it's the princess. Why are you wearing your hood, girl? Put it down. It's cold outside, but I know. She needs to find another lord. We need to decide exactly where their, oh my God, their relationship. I'm just letting them do their own thing. I don't think that Octavia will be allowed near this family again. Because these two are like, they're just yelling at each other. Did the princess get married in the end? So that's a whole thing. She did not. She had her baby early and the baby died and she almost bled out, but she lived. Become a free roaming ghost. So Henry is dead. What are we gonna do? This is not what I was expecting to do today, but honestly, this is just like our entire existence. It's just, what are we supposed to do? Where did he die? Was it over here? Oh yeah, it was. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm also gonna make it so like, she's not mourning him. Oh my God. Maybe the princess is here to give the bad news or something. So Henry's dead. So Henry's dead, right? What am I supposed to do? Oh my God, what is... So like everything just fell apart for Octavia today, guys. We need to figure out what we're doing to go forward. Hi, Paterno, good to see you. So I think she's going to kick us out. She's like, I'm gonna stop controlling them. But honestly, these two are actually really hitting it off. Octavia's panicking, holy shit, right? This has been a disastrous trip. Holy shit. Not good at all. I'm gonna go here and we're just going to like relinquish control, so don't control sim. And same with you, Galfredus. Your buddy just died. He died on the hunting trip that he was in front of you. Yeah, year 1303 quarter 3 just ain't it. It's not a good time for us, is it? Actions, don't control sim, so we're leaving. So Holy shit. This has been crazy. Okay. Oops. Outfits, where is it? So like utensil preference, travel, and we're gonna go home. So it's literally just her. And then everyone else is at home, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so like Vlad and them. She's pregnant though. What is that mod? So it's like a control mod. It's in my list and stuff. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like Control Sims, I think is what I have it listed as. Hi Laura. Hey, welcome on in. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming by. Holy shit. Okay. So guys, Henry just died. But he actually likes Alice and Princess does a meeting for them. Ooh, we could do that or something, right? I could see it. We're gonna go on a quick ad break, you guys, because ads are gonna play in like literally just a second, but we're gonna decide what Octavia's like movement forward is. Is she no longer going to be tied to nobility? Because Henry has died? I don't know what's gonna happen. I think she would try to find someone else, but like, I don't know if she would be able to keep the house. Because it was the Duke's residence, and I don't know what that's all about, but we will make some decisions. So I will see you in just a second. So ads play no matter what I do. Thank you for supporting me, and holy shit, we'll be right back. I'll see you guys in a sec. I didn't think about like, is she gonna get unhoused? Is she going to like live with somebody else? Is she her son inherit Henry's title? Right, because he's like an infant, so probably temporary acting head of house. I think so. So it seems like they would probably be able to like keep the house then, right? Because like her kids are still nobles. That's true. That is really fair. So like her infant son is still a noble. That's really true. Oh my God. Right. Like, I'm gonna jot that down for myself though. So like Vlad is the technical new Duke of Dresden and the land is his, but to be managed by Octavia until he comes of age. So damn. Would she marry again? Like what? Like if she married, oh my God, we'll talk about this after ads. We're in ads right now, but my brain is going a million miles a minute trying to figure out what we're gonna do. This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's 3 N's. One of the N's has to be fake, maybe. Just kidding, it's not. The N's are real. As a second wife, if that's a thing, right? Hmm. This story has taken us on a very turbulent journey today. I wonder if the Dresdens would ever be normal. Octavia kidnapped the prince. It wouldn't end well for her. No, it wouldn't. I think it's more likely that the princess helps the prince meet up with Alice. I think it's more likely that that's a thing, because like, does the prince and her were getting along, and the prince would be like, my mother cannot tell me what to do. You know what I mean? I could see that being a thing. All right, we're back from ads. Thank you so much. The prince had turned vampire last ditch effort, right? I don't think that would bode well for her though. So like, I think that I like the idea that the prince going to his father, right? The prince goat, that's true. I know the vampire prince, honestly. I think that that's kind of like a plot point that we would eventually, like, if their relationship gets to that point. But yeah. So like the prince takes a liking to Alice, right? Like the prince, imagine like he gets turned into a vampire and Octavia's plan like backfires altogether. Imagine how shit that would be. Oh my God. Because the prince, we know that he's power hungry, right? We know that he is, and we know that he's going to be a manipulative little asshole, basically, kind of situation. So the prince takes a liking to Alice and does not like his mother's decision to call off relations with Alice. He goes to his father and the king. So how should we decide this? So the prince is taking a liking to Alice and does not like his mother's decision to like relinquish the relations essentially and their betrothal. So basically at this point, I'm kind of thinking that should we roll for it? I don't know if like we necessarily would roll for something like that. Be like, no, like I think objectively speaking, the king would be like, this is a good alliance. Do you know what I mean? To convince the king. Right. Like, I think objectively speaking, it's still very, it's a good alliance. Like that is something that probably should happen. Right. So like the prince takes a liking to Alice and goes and does not like his mother's decision to call off relations with Alice. The king, who decides that the betrothal is still a strong decision. So should we roll to see if the king... Honestly, no. I feel like objectively speaking, like he's terrified of the queen though. So what do you think? How do you think that would go? Maybe the king's like, he was just killed, be easy on them, blah, blah, blah. You know? Maybe. Roll if he stands up to her. Should we roll to see if the king stands up to her? The prince changes the queen's mind. I think it's more or less the prince goes to the king and the king's just like, nah, I'm the king. Fuck you. Hey, welcome on in, Serenity. Good to see you today. Roll to see if the king he stands up to her. How should... Oh my God. Basically our alliance that we had, there must be some kind of condition. If he's afraid of the queen, there must be some kind of condition, right? I don't know what the condition would be. I still think like, yeah, I'm gonna roll to see if the king stands up to her. Like, is he gonna bitch out? All right, I'll summon Octavia could marry. Not at this point. There is kind of another guy, kind of, so let's go ahead ahead and roll. So we have... evens or yes, odds are no best of 3. Is he standing up to her? That's 1 towards no. Come on, Gelferdus. Get a freaking backbone for the love of God. Is he going to stand up to her on this and be like, no, this is a bad idea. Like, we need to secure these relationships and stuff? Come on. Oh my God. He's not. He doesn't have a backbone as far as she's concerned. Are you kidding me? Queen is so, oh my God, he's such a little wimp. Oh my God, the universe does not want, they do not want this union, right? She's the queen suddenly weary of Octavia because she's a widow now and she fears she might go for her husband. Well, that was, all that stuff went down before they knew about him though. So like the prince takes liking to Alice, but does not want his mother's decision. So I'm, you know, does not like his mother's decision. The king agrees with the queen. Because he's kind of he's afraid of her because she's terrifying. So I think does the princess help create secret meetings for these two because she's older? Does the princess kind of help create something? So here we go. Best of 3. Never mind. At this point, I think the royal marriage is just done. I think we're just toast. Oh my God. Yeah, the prince just takes liking to Alice and does not like his mother's decision to call off relations with Alice. He goes to his father, the king, but the king backs down and agrees with Eudeline to cut ties. Are you freaking kidding me? Secret meetings on his own? He could. Right. She's experienced what happens when you have a secret fling. Right, that's true. Alice becomes a concubine one day. Right. Oh my God. Oh my God. We need to figure out what Octavia is going to do at this point, though. Because she's just lost, like, all of this. Her entire plan has just come crashing down on her today. There's... oh my God. I'm gonna have her go, like, cry it out, I think. Alice, these it'll be, no, seriously, it just cost Alice her entire life, right? It's like, maybe you will have, like, a noble man to marry at some point, but, like, god damn. Where's Guinevere? Okay, so she's over here. She's gonna go check the infant, though. Exactly. Prince could be very defiant. That's true once he becomes a teenager, because he's about to become a teenager. Like, next rotation when we play with him, he's going to be a teen. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, he's going to become literally 1304. So it's not this rotation, but the next one, 1304. He's going to become a teenager. Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness gracious. Seriously, yeah, all these adults behaving badly. Hi, welcome in, Tony. Good to see you. She's like, this was just humiliating. This would have been so humiliating for her. So I know that we have like a bunch of little townies and stuff, but like, I wonder what Octavia's next target would be. Do you think she would try to continue with men? I feel like she probably would still try to marry, though. Watch kiddos bedding and do it tomorrow. Nice. The prince plotted to kill his father so he would take control of state affairs for the marriage to go through, right? So like the prince plot to kill his father to try to kill, right? The prince, he murdered his sister because she knew too much. Would he kill his mom? Holy shit. fucking kill the queen? What? Galfredus, the prince, might kill the queen. He will he would do anything to get what he wants, basically. Because he doesn't like being told no, basically. He's like, what do you mean? Like, he's an evil little thing. He literally murdered his sister. As a child, yep, he murdered his sister. He sleeps with a sword. He's probably probably 11 or 12 at this point. Princey gets what Princey wants, literally. He's used to getting exactly what he wants. I think that was literally something that's written in his bio when we made him as a character. Holy shit, if he killed the queen, the king already said no. Because he was agreeing with the queen, basically. Because, oh my god. We're not even playing the royal family yet, but like, I'm going to obviously put a pin in that for next time. I'm gonna write that down in the notes for the Winslar family when we get to that point. Because next is the Fields and then it's the Winslars. Much to contemplate. I'm gonna go back. Smith, let's see, 1302. 1303, here we go. I'm gonna change this color so I don't keep getting lost. So here is the Winslar family. Yeah. I'm copying this. If he kills the queen, he can convince the king to agree to the marriage, right? Because the king basically is only like, the king is essentially only saying no because he's terrified of the queen. So this isn't out of the realm of possibility for Galfredus, for the prince to do something like that, because he's really unhinged. The queen is out of exactly, Cyan, right? Because like the prince knows no bounds. He's a brutal little thing. You will often get 2 odds. Honestly, seriously, knowing us, or we got all the odds out of the way. That's the thing too. We've had a really rough day in the Dresden household today, you guys. This has been very turbulent. I'm gonna have her like go into the other room to go like practice reading for a little bit. Octavia's up here. She's just not feeling anything. She's like just grieving. The prince would convince his father to off the queen, right? Or something like that. Be like, why is she standing in your way of our like alliances and the future of the throne? Blah, 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 blah. Go after the king. Or maybe he threatens the king or something. Maybe he doesn't necessarily kill him, but threatens him. He becomes a child king. If he kills, because there's no queen. Imagine, holy shit. Oh my goodness gracious. Do you think Octavia would try to blow off some steam? Probably. They're so messy. Become a child king, right? It really would be. Basically, Henry's dead. Died in a hunting accident, and Octavia's relationship with the queen and the throne fell apart today because the prince said something mean to Alice and she overheard it and she like brought it up to the queen, and the queen is like, hair trigger. So she basically was like, well, then it's off kind of thing. Like if you can't agree with him, essentially, like it's my way or the highway type of situation. So Octavia, there's some things brewing in the background with the royal family. So the prince went to the king and was like, "Hey, I don't like the fact that we are agreeing to like cut off this relationship because it's a good alliance, you know, because he actually likes Alice and stuff. He's fond of her at this point." And so the king is like, he's afraid of the queen. So he definitely, the king went with Octavia's, or not Octavia's, the king went with the queen's like decision on everything. So, and obviously the prince does not like that very much because he doesn't like being told no. He's very volatile. Hey, hi Cadence, welcome on in, good to see you. So there's things brewing, so maybe the prince might kill the queen or threaten her into getting what he wants, because that's the kind of person that he is. I feel like maybe threatening her. Hunting accident. It was actually Octavia that like set it up, basically. It was a setup to kill him. So she's hungry. I'm gonna go ahead and I knew it, right? It's so crazy. So maybe, you know, the prince is probably going to like get involved with some strong arming, I want to say. But the alliance is officially off as it stands currently. But we'll see through like dice rolls and storytelling when we get back to the Winslar family. But for the moment, we have to figure out exactly what Octavia's way forward would be. Obviously, I don't know. I think she would still continue to try to have like noble babies or something, right? Because she's due with like another, so she has at least 2 children currently. I know the prince, right, betraying his own mother. Oh, he would. Like, he's such an evil little thing. It's crazy. You just fed the baby. Because she's like, she's pregnant again too, by the way, Octavia is. At least Henry left her with a little gift, so there's that. Her second trimester. How old is he now? Are you talking about the prince or what? No, there's no such thing as accidents because she's really skilled in like manipulation, essentially. She's like so good. The prince, oh right, he's a child, but in 1304, he's going, yeah, he's a tween. He's basically 12 years old at this point. In 1304, he'll be a teenager. So he's going to age up very soon. Why are you two crying? Are you crying over the... I'm not cheating on you right now. I don't know. This doesn't make sense in this context. Oh, age up right and become more of a menace? Right, literally. I don't think this makes any sense. Like, we're literally not cheating on you right now. I don't think she would be jealous. Meals cannot be jealous. I'm not cheating on you right now. Right now, right? Right now, asterisk. I'm gonna say no.
Oh.
Because, like, that just feels really weird for her to be like that. Oh, that was weird, right? Because, like, it was because I announced the pregnancy. Oh, it's because I announced the pregnancy to her. I told her I was pregnant. I was expecting. And she's like, you cheated on me. Be like, dude, girl, you've been the snack the whole time. You've always been the side piece, girly pop. Should I change her, like, jealousy things to... I should change her jealousy things and create a sim. Right, because she's just a juice box, basically, kind of situation. I'm going to do that really fast. Oh my god. I'm stressing over figuring out what that had to do with Octavia. She's got to marry someone else, though. She really does. Who would want a widow? You know? Like, I guess marrying was a very common, like remarrying was a very common thing, right? An older man again, I think so, right? Someone who's already been widowed as well. Telling you second wife, right? I don't know how we could do that. Like, take as a concubine. Right, Sims limits, right. Yeah, Henry died. So it was framed by Octavia on the hunting trip, and they were there on like a diplomatic like meeting or diplomatic like visit, essentially to have Alice and the prince like meet each other because they were to be betrothed. And the queen got pissed off by Octavia and she called it off immediately. She's like, well, we're done here then, kind of thing. So we have some shit that happened. So he died on the hunting trip, an accident. The betrothal has been called off. However, the prince went to the king and was like, I don't like this. Father, fix it. This alliance is good for the throne. And then that happened autonomously, by the way, like the best friend situation. And then we rolled, and then the queen called it off. That was autonomous. It just happened on its own. But basically, the prince went to the king and was like, Father, this alliance would be good for the kingdom, blah blah blah, you know, because he likes Alice. And then so essentially, the king is going with what the queen wanted because the king is kind of terrified of he's terrified of the queen. So the king is terrified of the queen. However, when we go to play the Winslow family, we're going to do some things to see if he like manipulates the queen or threatens the queen to get his way because he even goes as far as to kill her because he is a really, really determined person and he's literally never been told no at any point in his life. So that's kind of the basis that we're operating on right now. An elderly nobleman. I could actually go check. I think I will go check and see like what's happening with them. If we could go to like Manage Worlds to see if there's like a man for her to meet. Hi, thank you, Nugget. I appreciate that. So what do you guys think? I also do have to do like a little bit of cleaning up too, because there's like some townies that'll spawn and stuff sometimes. That's just the way the game works. Actually, we're doing pretty good so far. That's not bad at all. There's some weirdly dressed kids though, but it's fine. So I'm looking for an older nobleman. I think I mostly have younger men. I think we're gonna make someone for her today because I have Lackland, but I also don't know. I think he's a music-loving financier who frequently visits the kingdom of Windenburg. So he's literally like a finance bro. But I also think that I think he's a young adult. So do you think she would try to get with someone who is older probably or someone who's younger? Time to clock out, right? Bye. See you later. Thank you so much for coming by. I vote making someone. I kind of want to make someone. Let's make a daddy snacky person. Would he be like an adult? Maybe he's not like an elder, but he's an adult. I think so. Let's do some randomization and get like a decent base going here, or a young looking elder, right? So we could do that. I think definitely an older guy. What kind of person do you think this guy is? Maybe he's like a fresh widow. Should he have his own children? Looks like a zaddy hot man, right? Should he have his own children? Maybe? I want to see, I want to see like what hairstyle we could get. No heir, a daughter. So maybe he has like a daughter or something. Oh, we could make him like a little bit. I guess Henry kind of had this kind of stuff going on here. Probably would be the reason for marriage, right? So no heir, right? Because he needs an heir. That's really true. So yeah, if anything, he has a daughter. Or at least daughters. We could have him have like multiple daughters. If we wanted to, right? I could give him the FAB. Yield FAB. Or I could give him something like this. I'm gonna go like randomize some of his like things and see like what we want to give him here. I kind of like this, and then maybe like some hazel eyes or something. That's kind of good. And I think maybe I might take off his beard so I can see what we're working with here. I'm gonna like mess with his nose for a second here too. Let's see. I do like the idea of him being like an adult and like a little bit older though. Right. I agree on like the at least. Oh, what if he had like twin daughters or something? Like maybe they could be like children or teenagers. So they're a little bit older since he's like slightly older than her type of situation, you know? Wait, I want to change like your brow, right? It makes sense, like teens maybe, right? I don't know if I like him with like blonde hair, but I do like him more with like brown, I want to say. What have we got going on here? Oh, here we go. And then maybe like a beard. I'll change his eyebrows too. Okay, so something like this maybe. His brows. Something a little bit thicker. Or what style of hair should we have? He has to have, I don't know. Salt and pepper, because Henry had like the brown salt and pepper kind of situation going. We could do it again. I mean, you know, because like he's middle-aged. Like he's like in his 40s or whatever, probably, I would imagine. Let's see here. I don't want to do like a braid, nor this one. This one doesn't really look right. The longer hair, right? No, for sure. That's kind of what I was thinking too, is like maybe we should give him the longer hair. What about this? He could also pull it back like into a bun or like whatever too, you know? I like that. So you like this one? Okay. What do we think about his facial hair? I kind of like it. And then I could also like lighten it up a little bit so he has like this sort of thing. I also might change his eyes too. Let's go ahead and like change them. A grudge against the royal family. Oh my God. Ooh, tea. All right, what cheeks you got here, dude? I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I'll give him some more like face stuff, like details and whatever else too. His name is giving Jonathan. So you think he looks like a Jonathan? What do you guys think? Like, for like a 1300s name, what do you think? Is he more like a Jonathan to you? Or like, what do you think he would be? It's so basic, right? Winston? Ooh, I could give him like something like that. Maybe like up there, like lower the opacity a little bit. There we go. A little Jack Sparrow-ish, isn't he? I kind of like those eyelashes a little bit more, actually. Those ones aren't bad. Okay, what are the like little blush for him? Because I like doing this for like some facial like stuff to him. It is kind of Jack Sparrow-ish, isn't it? A little bit of color. I love doing like the no makeup, so this is why I'm like applying makeup to him. Should I give him like a full beard Maybe, or even just like a mustache. Nope, not the 70s porn star stash. I'm thinking something almost like this instead. Wait, that's kind of good. What do you think? Instead of like the other goatee situation we had going on? Florian. Ooh, Florian's kind of nice. That one, right? I totally agree. I think we're gonna go with this. Kenrick. We already have a Kenrick for one of the kids somewhere. I think the peasant kid, like one of the peasant children, is Kenrick. Nope, you're good. It's a good name though. Alistair. We already had an Alistair. That's okay though. At least like this close. You know what I mean? Alistair is still a very good name. Maybe like in future generations we can start reusing names again, but Finrod. Ooh, Finrod. All right, so he's giving, like, he's going to be noble. Obviously not any of these clothes, but I'm almost thinking about having him wear something like this, perhaps. Finrod, I know he kind of sounds like a tool a little bit, doesn't he? I agree. Content, custom content, and let's see what else we could have. Ooh, I could make him wear something like this. So do you think he's like a merchant? I envision him to maybe be some sort of like a wealthy merchant. The fancier one, right? Ooh. We've got some good outfits here. There's also like these robes and stuff too, but I don't know if that really suits him all that much. I, honest to goodness, really enjoy something like this. There's like the little stars here. There's probably something, I don't know, like merchant or military man. Right. I want her to marry nobility though. A Benedict. Not in our main story, at least we don't. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. So we could do this or like something like this. Oh my god. What do you guys think about like the full leather? You think this one? This one's like super sick. I could make it like this deep plummy purple color. Godfrey. I really like that it has shoes that come on it as well. Oh my god, and it has like a little ring on his finger. Hell yeah, let's go, brother. That's what I'm talking about. What would he wear? For like his whatever clothes. Maybe I'll have him wear this or something. I don't know. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm so glad to have you today. Good to see you. Maybe he'll wear this, but like red. Yeah, that's his, will he know she's a vampire? Right. I think she'll probably try to keep it under wraps because like she even hid it from Henry. Numenor vibes a little bit, isn't she? Isn't he? Here's his hat. And then I think we've got some good colors here. That looks really good. Hi, welcome on in. Good to see you. Oh, with the first outfit. Oh, right. Yeah, I could see that a lot too here. Athletic wear, I'll probably just keep it the same. His sleepwear, I'll make him wear some sort of like a longer tunic style situation or like a robe. Obviously not like peasant stuff, but like maybe even something like this or even full body. I don't know where it was. I think it was technically under like a dress or something, wasn't it? Yes, this is the one that I have the king in, but like green. Maybe even this for like sleepwear, because this could be like a robe that he pulls off when he like gets out of bed. I could see that. I kind of vibe with it, actually. It's pretty cool. I'll go with that. That's his sleepwear. And then party wear, probably just the same. I usually don't really like change those a ton. Swimwear. Swimming wasn't really a thing, but we're just gonna do this anyway. If they get like in a tub or like a hot tub or something, then he's just got his underwear. Warm weather. Okay, this is kind of a next question here. Thank you for the 7-day streak. Welcome on in if you guys are coming in. I'm making a new noble guy for Octavia to like meet. I also might just for the interactions and stuff, I might change her preferences to men and women versus just women, if that makes sense, because she has to be able to like lure him in, and then I want them to be able to be intimate with each other because of the storyline, basically, without being like cut away from that because of like the romantic preferences and stuff. Because Octavia is a lesbian, but she will get down and dirty with basically anybody as long as it means it could help her secure power. And she wants to have children. So this is like a younger, like I guess kind of like an older nobleman. And he we're gonna say that he's like widowed. What do you think? Do you think he's maybe got like a shady side to him? Do you think he like, because the theory is that maybe he also doesn't like the king or the throne or whatever. So maybe they could like conspire together sort of situation, right? Fake romance options under the meme category or something, right? I wish that would be nice. That would be amazing. That'd be nice if that was a thing. Littlefinger. Oh my God, a little bit, doesn't he? Just slightly. So I kind of like the idea that maybe like shady. Ooh, I kind of want to make him romantic still because I'm enjoying that aspect a lot. It kind of helps that along. And then, okay, so we've got shady, romantic. And then what could the next thing be? Kind of looks like him maybe longer hair, right? Instead of like the short hair and stuff, he totally does. Especially with like the outfit and stuff that he has. What else would he have? Maybe not jealous. Family oriented. That's true. Ooh, self-absorbed. Ooh. I don't know if I want to do family oriented. I kind of want to try for something that's more of like a social thing, if that makes sense. Loyal, mean, outgoing, nosy, non-committal, proper, plant lover, self-absorbed, mean, loyal, jealous, insider. Ooh, materialistic. Ooh.
Oh, Griffin.
He wants her land. All right. And then I just do big happy family, but I'm gonna, what do you think his name would be? Someone, you guys made some suggestions earlier. Because I have like an Ultimate Decades, like a name list that we could do. Agmund, we've got Agolf, there's like a bunch of A names, Answard, Apollonia, Anzo, Jameson, Florian, right? Florian is I think Florian's good. And then I wonder where he's from. Good last name that matches a Paul, right? Vow, Onion, Knepping, Stooks, Stinford. Florian Stinford instead of the Dresdens. Shit! Stinford feels good to me. Godfrey? Florian Godfrey. Oh, Godfrey is a pretty good last name. Combining your names. Oh, right. Griffin Godfrey. Godfrey sounds very high class to me. So we'll do Godfrey. Okay, so he's gonna have 2 daughters.
Ha! Barner's a toy.
Wait, I'm gonna play with genetics here. Child in front of the king maybe got a little too cozy with the king and pushed him away. Perhaps a murder attempt or something, right? Because like he's got something against the throne. Add new sim, play with genetics. Here we go. Child and teenager. Actually, I think this is a base sim is super cute. I think she's adorable. Obviously, we have to like make her a little less modern and whatever, but like we're here. We're still doing good, I think. No worries. Hi, welcome on in. Thank you so much. So basically in this family, so there was like a noble family. The Duke died. And then the lady, Octavia, she had been working really hard to secure a betrothal or like a marriage and alliance with the throne in order to install like a vampire children into it. And that relationship fell apart. So there's a lot of like little pieces and stuff that are kind of coming together and things that are falling apart and things that'll have to re-come together again and see like for our trajectory. But it's been very interesting. Hi, lady. Thank you so much for the 5 months. So let's see. So he's going to have 2 teenage daughters. I almost want to make them identical twins. I don't know why. Ooh, do you think they're like... I kind of like high-key love this hair. Like that's so pretty. Actually. All right, let's go. Let's see. I have this really pretty dress. Content. This dress is really, really, really pretty, honestly. I really do like that one, but I also have something else that looks really good too. Where was it? This one could look amazing. The king refused him the rights for certain trade routes or wares, right, or something. That one's really fun. We've got some interesting colors here. Some of these look better than others, though. We could do... Wait, there's another one here. I don't know if it really suits her. That one's really pretty. We could go this or even this one. Oh my God, look at the neck on that. I'd have to change her hairstyle a little bit though if we went with this because look at that neckline. That's so good. There's also this dress. But I also don't know if that's really what I want. That's true. That's true. That's fair. She would get in with someone that's already in conflict with the crown. That's true. That's so pretty. I'm gonna yell. I'm a little conflicted on her hair. Grudges aren't always open to the public, though. That's fair. That is true. Because, like, maybe some sort of a grudge, but not necessarily like a falling out. Change the color of her hair. Yeah, so she could have brown hair, or I could make her have, like, blonde hair. There's a lot of different colors here, though, but I'm kind of, like, lean more natural. The brown hair we could do... I really do like the blonde hair quite a bit, to be honest. I might change her brow shape a little bit. They're like this. Very pretty, right? So those brows were definitely a lot more like up. Like the original ones that she had, they had like way more of an arch to them. I do think, just from good measure here, I am going to like change the jaw a little bit. And then maybe lips here too. Thanks for the follow. Hi, welcome on in. Nice to meet you. Who are creating a noble family. So this is a noble family. The Henry Dresden died, so he's dead. And then now there's like a noble family that Octavia is going to like essentially meet. Okay, so cute. I love. Okay. I want to like add some eyelashes to her. I know the hair is really, really pretty. I do like it too. Is it technically period appropriate? No, but we go for vibes. Okay, let's try. Wait, where's the skin overlay thing? Because I have this and then I have this one where the eyelashes come off, but then I have been applying like eyelashes and stuff to our Sims. All right, we've got this. I like it. She's got some lashes. So much better. Honestly, eyelashes do so much, don't they? Brookie, thank you so much for the hanging out. What do you guys think? Like for her makeup? I've just been applying things that are almost like a no makeup look and whatever. Like it's intended to be very natural and like very subtle type of situation. Basically, like it's their skin. Eyelashes literally do make the Sim. I couldn't agree more. What else? We got eyelashes. And then maybe like some sort of like little blush going on. I really like the ones that are like very centered to the face. I actually think this one's really flattering on her. She's super pretty. And then some lips. And then essentially again what I'm doing is like making it look like it's just their natural skin or whatever. Here we go. Got like a little bit. And then of course, I really do think that she needs some accessories. Because we're nobles, so jewelry is something that we can afford. I have some really good pieces of custom content that are gorgeous, like these. Holy shit, some of these are so good. But I honestly kind of like something like this. This one does match like the base game stuff though, actually. I might go with something like this, pretend, like maybe. And then some sort of necklace. I have a, oh God, that's huge. I have like a recolorable version, this one, like with different swatches on it. I think it's this one. It comes with more things on it. Oh, this one is the matching one. Hell yeah. We're so gonna match. I can't remember what color I ended up picking. I think it was this green, but I think that's really pretty. All right, so what do you guys think about this for her everyday outfit? Because I could go with something like this. I know it does match her eyes. It's so pretty. I could do something such as this where we have like, oh my God. That's so cute. Even the blue. That like periwinkle color is really, really, really pretty. Love that swatch. I know, it's so nice. This one's more of like like a cold weather thing. Ooh, what about that? It has a shorter, like, oh wait, oh weird. Oh wait, never mind, I clicked the wrong one. The shorter ones, or also, because this is the original one that I had her in. Hell yeah! I think we've got our pick. And the red. Oh, damn, that's so pretty. I love that so much. I know, it's really, really, really good. I really like that dress. The cast background, it's custom content. I made it myself. You can download it. It's on my Patreon. It's on my Patreon, but it's a CC that I made. Or actually, no, Court made it for me. It wasn't me that made this one. I made the loading screen is what I made. Court made this though, but that is the actual castle that we're playing into for like this time period and stuff. I want that dress. I know it's so good. I'll give her some just like some basic shoes that are just like brown or black or whatever, because odds are we probably won't see it. Oh, this is not very... That's a really cute outfit that you had there, but it's not really like fitting for you. So I want something that feels more formal here somehow, even though her like everyday dress is very fancy. But now we're just looking at formal wear. Ooh, that one. I love that quilted look here. Maybe I'll have her in purple. That is really pretty. So I'm not doing a lot to change like hairstyles or other things like that, like unless it really, really calls for it, but not quite on like everyone. So maybe this one's really good. I could make her wear maybe like not a buttercup yellow color, but like maybe this really nice color. That's pretty. Hey, thanks. Yeah, if you guys are lurking and you want your view to count, no pressure, of course. But if you would like to type like a little one or pop an emote in chat, it makes Twitch count you. Twitch did like a bunch of changes and stuff. And whatever. Kind of frustrating because it like counts lurkers as bots, even though you guys are obviously not bots. With this drive Octavia, drive Octavia to madness. What do you mean? I like this for like a warm weather thing. It looks a little more lightweight. Hey, thanks guys for the ones. You guys are so nice. I appreciate you. Y'all are amazing. So looking for something that, ooh, this one's badass. Oh, I really like that one, but honestly, I'm kind of thinking about doing something like this. Thinking of things for cold weather. Maybe I will do something like that, because that shawl thing is good. Basically once every like ad cycle, essentially, I'll, if that makes sense. We don't really know, but that's like best guess, I guess. Because they don't tell you because they don't want people to like exploit it, if that makes sense. Because people view bot. Right, and Goose, me too. I get it. It really stinks though, but I get it that they're trying to crack down on it, but it sucks because it's gotten messy for like lurkies, like which I'm a lurker, you know, like I get it. I know, I love the music. I know we went so hard on the medieval CC. I love it so much too. Like I've been having the time of my life with all this. Wait, I think I have like some sort of like a shawl for her that could be really pretty. So these are under hats. I wonder if it's under necklace. It might be because it's like a big scarf situation. Oops, that one doesn't go well with that one. Can't use those together. Yes, it was like this cloak, but I honestly might leave her without a hood. Oh, that's even so pretty though. Oh my God. For the background noise, love that. Thank you. A lurker worker. I love the lurky workies. You know I do. It is much appreciated. So I think I might even change her hairstyle for this one, if that makes sense. Like even for like just cold weather, maybe do something a little bit different for her. I obviously won't find something that's like alpha like this, but maybe, I don't know. Yeah, oh, that's so pretty though, but it doesn't work for us. Maybe this one we already use on like one of the main characters, like friends kind of thing. this one definitely isn't as high quality as like the other one. It just doesn't have as much like color and like movement to it, but I'm trying to figure something else out for like a different hairstyle. Cause like it's kind of unfortunate because some of these are like so very specifically made that it's hard to like mix and match them without using them all across the board. But I honestly might just say heck it and just do it and just use it all. Cause like this is technically a side channel thing or side thing. Ad free completely, but it supports the people I watch. It does. I don't will it's really hard to know if it's like actually ad related, but it's at least like a timer for like a cycle to like encourage people to type something so it does count them sort of situation, if that makes sense. But yeah, so honestly, yes, though, Twitch Turbo does still give ad revenue, so like it still counts you in there. So like if you're in there when ads are playing and like Twitch, you have Twitch Turbo, it does still give like ad revenue for the streamer. So like it does still give you credit. It's like a view count thing. It's very weird. They've basically been they made the changes back in like August or something. Or like earlier this summer. So it's been weird. But they're trying stuff. Hey, Hollis, thank you so much. Ads are about to play. Oh my god. Hey! Thank you so much for that. That's really, really sweet of you. Welcome on into the Beanie Weenie Club. All right, guys, ads are going to play. I think I'm going to make a twin for this person. Sibling, and then try to maybe randomize a twin and see what we can do for like our lovely little sim. But I am going to pause what we're doing. Hi, Lady Gamer. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. We're going to pause what we're doing with Create a Sim, and I'll do some words on stream. I'll be right back. Thank you again for coming and hanging. Hi, Petronella. Good to see you. But thanks so much, y'all. And I will see you in just a few minutes. Ads do support me directly, so thank you so much. Castle. Oh my god, Budsy, really? You've been building a castle? It's so much fun. I love building castles. I'm that person for sure. Oh god. Oh shit, there's a golden Kappa train? Damn, came on a left wing for no reason. Gotta love that. Damn. What is that? It's basically like a rare train, like a rare hype train. You just get like a golden Kappa emote for like, you unlock it for like 24 hours if you partake on the hype train type of thing. We get them often though. Like it's crazy because you guys are nuts. Hey, thank you so much for the 420 biddies. Nostalgic. That's so nice. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, that's amazing. I really do appreciate that. So sweet. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you beyond words. You guys are amazing. Seriously, what the hell is this level? This is so crazy. Aw, I'm so sorry though, Lady Gamer. That's not fun at all. Yay, I got one! Yay! We've got about another minute left on ads, so we are going to play another round. Hi, Gaia. Good to see you. Welcome on in. I'm glad to have you. I hope everyone's having a really good Wednesday. Oh, man. Fourth person. Oh, wow. Yep, that stuff really does. It's unfortunate, though. Sometimes stuff does run in families. I've got some stuff, too. Not like arthritis, but like some stuff like that. China. Thank you. You're so nice. Thank you so much for that. No, do you think? Okay. Thank you so much for the 800 biddies. That is so sweet of you. Oh my God. Thank you. Genuinely. Thank you to you and Nostalgic. You guys. Thank you. That's so cool. You guys are so nice. I don't know any words, you guys. I don't know any words. Help. I think D is fake. Yeah, I keep using D though. That's like my brain's like, not D? Well, what if we tried to use it all over? Like, what do you mean, brain? Ooh. Yes, got one. No! Whoa! Oh, I was like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like, you guys kept getting them at the end there. Good work, though. We're back from ads. Thank you so much for coming and hanging. We're making a noble family because Octavia killed her husband. Henry is dead. The drunk is dead. And now there's like an older nobleman that I'm having her basically kind of like marry or get to know, or honestly, she'll probably end up marrying him. Let's be real with you, because it's Octavia. But like, he has 2 teenage daughters, but he doesn't have an heir. And I think it kind of makes sense. I have some of these hairstyles that are kind of cute though. Like there's this one. I love this hairstyle so much, but I'm struggling because twin sister, they're twins. What, right? Like I think that's actually cute. What do you guys think about that? Is that he was a drunk? If he was a miserable drunk, it was like really, it was bad. Henry was like messy, and he would like go off to the woohoo cottage and like go like basically just like woohoo with anyone. The king knocked up his like peasant lady, basically. Like the other 10 more wispy. Okay, so like, because I know these ones are kind of alpha, but they don't have as many polys on them. So let's see here. So something that's more wispy, right? Kind of like her sister. I do have this, but I also feel like it doesn't really, that doesn't suit her very much. It's not as good for that one or this one. The other one, right? Because this is her sister's. But I don't know if this one really suits her either. Oh my God, imagine if I did something like this. I kind of like it, actually. I think I have a piece of headwear that goes with it, actually. Hold on, let me go look. Remember medieval, good for fancy hair, right? Medieval fashion is much different. Wait, I have this. I kind of love that. Actually, it kind of is a little bit camp, but it's fun. It kind of goes. I do like that, right? Yeah, medieval Leia, basically, right? Make her sister have like finer eyebrows as well. The shirt though, right? Not the plaid. Right? It really doesn't. Thank you guys for the golden Kappa train. You guys are so nice. Thank you again for that. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Wait, makeup, eyelashes, because I was like, what am I doing? Here we go, eyelashes, let's go. She had something like this on her sister, so I kind of like that. Let's go for some cheeks here. I do like a no makeup look for them. They are really pretty. Like, this is her sister, so they're twins. Why did it make her hair black? I hate it when it like changes that sometimes. Sometimes it like reverts. Or do you think she would have brown hair instead? Octavia's gonna have many sets of twins with him. Seriously? Oh my God, it would drive me mad. Wait, how many people are in the household right now? Let's do some math. So we have 3. If I do decide to do twins. I think we should have 1 kid. Because it leaves more room for babies. Because we already have like 4 in the household. And then the baby's on the way. We're gonna, sorry. You're getting deleted. Sorry, sister. Right, it makes sense. I was like, damn it. I would love for him to have like twin daughters. But yeah, they need a boy heir, right? Because she's currently pregnant right now, which is crazy work. Okay. If it's a human, holy shit. What would her name be? What do you guys think? Like, what should we do? Clarissa, Alyssa, Penelope, Phoebe. What's like the most 1300s name ever? Agnes, Emma, Margaret, Isabella, Gunhilda. Gunhilda, honestly, is kind of cute. Marjorie? What about Marjorie? I kind of like Marjorie. Marjorie Godfrey. Honestly, Marjorie's like super iconic. So what kind of person do you think she is? Romantic, materialistic, shady, a snob. Margarine? Do you think she's snobby? Opposite of her dad? Because her dad is materialistic, shady, and romantic. I kind of feel snob a little bit. We don't really have a lot of snobs, actually. This would be fun to play. Ambitious, like a social climber. Ooh, ambitious as a trait only applies to work, though. She could be good as well, right? She could be good as well. So like maybe she's snobby, but she is still good at the end of the day.
Huzzah!
Are you kidding me? Yeah, good. I kind of like the idea that maybe good. That might be cute. So like we've got snob and good, and then nosy is a fun one. We have a lot of nosy Sims. Maybe she wants to play instruments or something. She's one of those good mean girls who has your back, right? art or knitting, you think? Right? Because Octavia's an artist and like a writer. I kind of like the idea of maybe making her into music because we don't have any musical people in this household yet. She can play the harp, right? I think so. We need to figure out how we're going to get them in the world, you know, because they're like in unplayed households. Snobby because she's spoiled and kind of lives in a separation of social class kind of thing. Right. I need to jot this down like in our notes too. She's like, meet my daughter. She's so good at the harp. You'll love her, right? Looks down on peasants, maybe, right? Created the, what family is it? The Godfrey family. What's his name again? I gotta remember. Okay, so like Godfrey's. I literally can't remember what his name is, guys, off the top of my head. Shit. I'd have to like literally look at my library really quick. Here we go. I could do this. Yeah, it was Florian. There we go. Okay. Created the Godfreys, the father-daughter combo. Octavia meets Florian, and a widowed. Where do you think she would meet Florian? Should we say that they're like already in the social circle maybe or something and just kind of metagame it that way? Like they've already been a part of the social circle? A banquet? Ooh. Meeting him at like a banquet or something. Or maybe he was someone who knew Henry. Yes, they met at the funeral, right? So like... Octavia meets Florian at Henry's funeral. And we have to stage a funeral then. That would be so fun if we had like a funeral. Florian knew Henry. Okay, so we created the Godfreys, a father-daughter combo. Octavia meets Florian at Henry's funeral since Florian knew Henry. His daughter's name is Marjorie. So I think that would be a really good one. So you said like Margarine was besties with the princess and deal fell through, right? Because I feel like they would definitely like know each other because they have like similar social circles. But I think it totally also makes sense for like Florian to have known Henry. And then we're like, oh my God, Henry. Oh my God, Florian. Wow, nice to see you again or something. It's just totally fine. But I really personally love that idea, honestly. That like we already knew him. Social world building is great. Good grief, you're so big brained. Yes, right? Yep. It's kind of convenient, like, oh, he knew him. Yeah, totally. But it works, you know. Also wasn't fond of Henry. Oh yeah, that's tea. So like, Florian is not fond of the royals and also did not care for Henry because, yes, I was about to say because of his drinking. That's literally so good, Green. I love that idea. Because his drinking got like really out of hand. I love that. So Florian is not fond of the royals and also did not care for Henry because of his drinking. which caused him to distance himself. I hope she's attracted to him right away. Shit, I have to go to Octavia because we've decided that we know that she's a lesbian, but for the in-game interactions and the flirting and everything that she would like put on for things, we're going to make her attracted to him because she puts on a front because she wants to have noble babies. Girl, that's a mood. Does that make sense? Henry probably had outstanding gambling debts to him because he lended him money. Oh, right? No, that's crazy. Men and women. I'm gonna say that she has no romantic boundaries too. Like, she's good on all, she doesn't have any jealousy stuff. Cause like her mission is what she wants. Because of distance themselves, so there's a lot of rumors about Florian in town. Ooh, right? There could be like lots of rumors about Florian. Hell yeah. So Octavia, what day is it? It's literally, have we even made it past the first freaking day? We haven't made it past the first day because there's so much shit that happened. That was one day. Good googly moogly.